What's going on, guys? Josh here, and in this video we're going to be uncovering the single most overlooked element of Facebook ads that I honestly don't even think that you know that exists. Right now, this has been a super big game changer for us the moment we've started looking at it, and I'm going to be uncovering what it is and also how you can start applying it when you're running Facebook ads and how it's going to really improve your ROI. So let's get straight into it. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to remind you guys to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, taking a page out of Graham Stephan's book. Thank you, Graham. And I just wanted to let you guys know that it really helps out the channel, so I would appreciate that. So what are we talking about here? What we're talking about is thumbnails, right? It's something that honestly, people are talking about, video ads, picture ads, all that kind of stuff, but they don't really ever talk about thumbnails, right? But thumbnails is one of the most important things when running Facebook ads, honestly, because when people are scrolling through their Facebook feed, or going about their day, they're getting exposed to 3,000 to 15,000 pieces of marketing content every single day, right? So it's really important for us to really capture their attention, really hook them in with something. Now, let me just show you really quickly where this function even exists on the Facebook advertising platform, and then we're going to talk about how you can start applying this and making tweaks to your ads to really kind of super fuel and kind of like boost your ad results to the moon. So let's get straight into my computer. Okay guys, so we are in my ads manager right now, and I just wanted to really quickly preface this and let you guys know that the thumbnails really only apply for when you're uploading video ads onto Facebook, right? Because when you're doing image ads, the image ad itself is just there by itself, right? It doesn't have a thumbnail that's going to draw attention or anything like that. The image ad itself is the thumbnail. So I just wanted to make that really, really clear. Now, in the ad manager right here, I'm looking at the ad section, when you upload a video, right, you're going to have this, right? Now, by default, Facebook will automatically choose the thumbnail, which is the thing that you see on the right here, right? It's got nothing here. It's got the, the play button, but they've just taken a scene out of the video that we've uploaded, right? But what I wanted you guys to have a look at and start to kind of experiment with is uploading your own custom thumbnails. Now, what you do is you hit this edit video button right here. Now, you're going to see crop, trim, and thumbnail. I want you to hit thumbnail. Like, as I said, when you hit thumbnail first, right, it's always going to be stuck at automatic. It's going to automatically just be on that, right, default. Now, what I want you guys to do is go to manual, right, and then upload an image that you curate yourself. Now, the way that we curate this is I'm going to talk to you about a few elements that you can start to use, but I think the best thing to do right now, rather than me trying to explain it to you, is to show you by example. And we're going to do that by looking at a famous YouTuber who has absolutely killed it on the YouTube game. All right, so I'm sure you guys know who this guy is, Mr. Beast, right? 64 million subscribers strong. This guy has absolutely destroyed it on the YouTube game. Like, he is a master of thumbnails. Now, the reason why we're looking at YouTube, and I want you guys to also look at YouTube when you're trying to get like inspiration or anything like that, is because part of the YouTube game is actually just to create amazing thumbnails, and that's half the battle, right? For you to get potential viewers, right, to create enough intrigue for them to actually click onto your video, right? And then the value just comes. But let's have a look at what Mr. Beast has done. The first point I want to mention is every single thumbnail here has a point of focus, right? Now with Mr. Beast, he is a very recognizable character, right? Everyone knows who this guy is. So therefore, the point of focus for him is himself, right? Most people really just put themselves as the core thumbnail. But what I want to draw to your attention is the emotion that he kind of conveys on his face, right? So it's a human psychological thing where we literally, when we see another person's like looking dead in your eye, we often at times feel obliged to look back at them in their eye, right? Now that's what he's doing, right? Every single video he's looking at the camera dead on, right? He's trying to create that eye contact. The second point of each thumbnail is that there's always something else that kind of draws our attention and creates some sort of curiosity in our minds, right? So first, let's look at these first five, right? The most recent uploads. He's looking at the image and looking directly at the camera, sorry. And then right next to it, he's got something, right? So for example, this one's day 2, him in prison, right? This one has got a basketball that looks very high up, right? With a target at the bottom. This one right here, which is one of my favorite ones, is a triangle and red arrow pointing towards it. This one right here, he's getting potentially, arrested. And this one is holding some money, and this other guy is, well, I can't remember his name, but the other guy is trying to grab for it, right? So he's always trying to create some curiosity. So the point of a thumbnail, guys, is to literally create that curiosity. Now, just ignore the headlines for now. The purpose of the thumbnail is actually to get you to at least stop, right? Stop and have a look at what's happening in the image, right? And then the next point of reference for us is to actually watch the first 3 seconds or 4 seconds of the video. If there is enough intrigue created with the thumbnail and the first 4 or 5 seconds of the video, then what we're going to do naturally is look at the headline, right? And then if that headline kind of creates more curiosity, we still are not sure, but we're interested, what we're going to do is look either into the video if we're on YouTube, or when we're doing Facebook advertising, our customers, the next thing that they're going to do is actually jump onto our ad copy and read it. Now, if that ad copy makes sense, it's something that they're interested in, that's actually going to drive them, and you're going to see it naturally increase your click-through rates onto your website, right? So that's the whole purpose of your Facebook ad, is to create intrigue, get them to stop in their tracks, and get them over to your Facebook or your product page, because that's where all the marketing and all the selling kind of happens. But half the battle is actually won on the Facebook platform. Now, if we're not testing thumbnails, if we're not testing the first 3, 4, 5 seconds of our Facebook videos or our Facebook ad images, how can we really say that we've tested everything? Or how can we really ensure our success? We can't, because we don't know what will work. We just need to continue to test this, continue to refine our strategy, and overall just make our marketing dollars work more efficiently for us. So that's what we want to be doing, right? Now, I want to draw your attention to the one in the middle, right? Like this one where it's got the triangle it's got the triangle and a red arrow pointing towards it. Now, this is a psychological term, and it's called like leaving an open loop. Right? Now you can look it up and all that kind of stuff, but just in layman's terms, I'm just going to try to make it very simple for you guys. An open loop is pretty much creating some sort of curiosity, right? That is like a circle left open, right? Where we naturally want to figure out what the solution is or fix that open loop. For example, in this image right here, right? We're trying to think, okay, what is it? Why is there an arrow pointing to this triangle? And why is Mr. Beast kind of like just looking kind of shocked, right? Or happy or elated in this image? So therefore, our eyes are naturally going to be drawn to the title. Anything you can fit in the triangle, I'll pay for. Now that's a video I want to watch, right? Because I wonder how much they can fit in this triangle, blah, blah, blah. But you see what they're doing? Like they're drawing your eyes towards the triangle with the arrow, right? And then creating some curiosity in your head. And then kind of fulfilling that curiosity, or kind of solving that curiosity with the headline. Now let me show you another example. This is one of my most favorite ones. If we have a look here, the greatest moments in sports history, right? What we're going to be doing is have a look. I've filtered this based on the most amount of views, right? Now have a look at the top one. That's Rafael Nadal, right? Looking at this, ball girl or whatever, but there's an arrow pointing towards it. Now this is creating another piece of curiosity, right? Because when we look at this image, we're like, okay, what's the arrow? What is he looking at? They're directing us to the girl, and pretty much they're just leaving it to our imagination to figure out what is going on in this video. And the term sex sells, right? Because it's a woman and it's him, he's a famous star, whatnot. It's naturally going to make us think that there's some kind of relation between him and that girl. And we want to figure out whether or not that's the case. Therefore, this video was published a year ago and it's had 64 million views, right? Same thing down here, like the arrow, no, not the arrow, but the circle, right? Creating some sort of intrigue, trying to get us to think about what is going on in this image, trying to create that curiosity and getting us to click into the actual video itself. Right, so these are elements of curiosity, creating open loops in our minds to kind of draw people in, right, to our Facebook ads. Now, this is one thing that honestly not many people talk about, and this is huge in the affiliate marketing world, right? But for us e-commerce entrepreneurs, or us as advertisers in general, whether we're running ads for clients, running ads for our own brands, or running ads for family or friends, this is something that we really need to be using and testing. Now, as a simple rule of thumb, what I would recommend actually is if you've got a winning image ad. Like let's just say one of your image ads consistently is profitable, consistently is winning, right, to your audience, and you have one other winning video ad. What I would actually recommend you try, and if you haven't tried it already, is actually to run the same video ad, same ad copy, same headline, everything the same, except the thumbnail, right? I want you guys to go into the actual ads manager right here, then go into thumbnail, right? Upload one, hit upload, and you're going to upload your main winning ad image, right? And I want you guys to have a look and take notice of the click-through rate and the cost per click. See if it improves in efficiency, if it works better, right? And if it does, then this is another variable that you guys should be testing with ABO with your Facebook ads. And this is going to be a huge thing that really could make or break your business. So what did you guys think? Do you guys know about the thumbnails before this video, or have you ever tested these thumbnails before this video? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm actually genuinely curious whether or not this is something that people are testing. Because out of all the people that I meet and I speak to, or people who ask me for advice, this is one thing that they have never even heard of. So that's what's prompted me to make this video, because honestly, this has been like a secret weapon for most advertisers, right? A lot of people actually do this and test this every single day. And I want you guys to be doing that as well, because, well, why not? Why not use human psychology to kind of improve and leverage, your ad results? Why not use that to improve the efficiency of your marketing dollars, right? I want you guys to succeed on this platform, so this is something that you guys should be testing right away. Now, just to summarize really quickly, if you guys are unsure of what kind of thumbnail to use, just go ahead, have a look at your previous ads, right? And have a look at your best image ad. Now, with your best image ad, like I said, use that and pair it with your best video ad. Your best image ad is a winner because, well, it has the elements in there to create enough curiosity for your customer to actually go through onto your product page and potentially buy, right? But remember, the purpose of our Facebook ads and the purpose of the thumbnail, right, is just to direct them to the next point of the marketing, customer journey. Thumbnail creates intrigue. Right? With that intrigue, they might look at the video of the first 5 seconds and really kind of digest your hook to create more curiosity in their mind, right? And they want to figure out what's going on, creating that open loop, right? Then after that, they're going to look at your headline, right? Is this something that I want to do? Is this something that I want to buy? Is this something that I need, right? If it is, then they're going to look at your ad copy after that and try to read they're pretty much investing into your ad, right? Because they're intrigued, they've looked at it, they've gone this far. So they're going to give your ad copy a little bit of a read. Now, once they've read that, and if it's still something that they want or they're kind of interested in, they're going to go ahead and click on the learn more or shop now button, and then that's your job done, right? That's for Facebook ad side, it's job done, because the job of Facebook ads is not to sell, but just to get people off Facebook onto your platform, onto your webpage. And that's where all the marketing and all the selling happens. Okay, so I hope that really, really helps you guys. So that is all the time that we have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a really fun one, because this is not just me telling you guys what to do, all that kind of stuff, but more teaching about human psychology and what really works in this advertising game. So let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I'm going to be dropping another video. And I hope you guys, hope to see you guys soon on a live call on a Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I hope you guys stay safe. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.